Hi, I'm Ryan Hartwig. I'm the chair of the Department of Communication Studies here, and I'm just finishing up my 7th year. So for me, I think we throw the word community around a lot, like it's this buzzword. So, you talk to students, hey, what do you like about APU? Oh, I like the community. Well, what does that mean? And sometimes it's hard to kind of do that or to get those good definitions. And so I like to say, okay, so community for what? Like, what's the purpose of our community? And here at APU, we have a Christ-centered educational community. Like, the point of our community is our brand promise, is that we cultivate difference makers. We cultivate students who are able to go out there and be difference makers, who are grounded in their identity as Christ followers. That's what we do. We are developing disciples and scholars. And so for me, as we think about community, I'm always thinking about, okay, so how is it that we're grounded, or how is it that we're doing community for that? And so I think for us in a Christian educational community, certainly that's the kind of community that APU is that we hold tight to our Christ-centered mission and identity. And I think that means that everything is centered on Christ, and Christ is the source of everything that we do. And so what must we do as a community? We must follow Christ together. And that means us kind of holding on together to saying, okay, Jesus is the source of our work. He's the end of our work. He's the inspiration for our work. It's through Christ that we live and we move and we have being, but we have to actively engage that together. And so another thing that I really enjoy about the APU community is that we care about people. We care about people at the faculty level, at the staff level, and at the student level. I felt like I knew that this is a place that's supportive of students and wants to journey with students even when times get tough. And so that's given me great confidence in my work in the classroom, knowing that partners across campus, whether they be administrators or student life staff members or other faculty, that their heart was for students and for helping them to learn and to grow and to become the people that God had designed for them to be. So my colleagues, the community that we have here at APU is awfully special. But I think we all have to realize that if we don't nurture it, if we don't continue to hold it in common, it will ultimately fall apart and it will ultimately go away. And so I know that even through this conversation, thinking about this, want to do all that I can to continue to nurture that community, and I hope that you will too.